Hi, I'm Dialtone, and this is not my garage, but we're doing some important work on the Merc today. She's getting new brakes on the other side. We're gonna fix the thing that makes the heater jammed on all the time, because you think Canada is cold, but unfortunately seasons do exist. We're gonna replace the blend door actuator, which is gonna involve taking out the glove box and the airbag and that piece of brown plastic that looks like wood. So we have my very good friend Ellie, currently under the car, taking a hell of an attempt at getting our driver's seat unattached because it is too attached right now. It doesn't go forward and backwards, which is fine for me because I'm as tall as someone who's too tall. But other people have to drive this car. Despite using the correct technique, we're still having a little bit of trouble.
So these are the tools that weren't good enough.
Yes.
And we're
This is the footwell of shame.
Oh no, they kind of work. You keep having to swap between each tool like every half turn.
Yes, because this last bolt here is underneath the seat that won't move any further forward.
Yeah, the seat's borked.
The bottom of it is set up in such a way that we have like half an inch of what.
I'm trying to get the camera in there.
Yeah, it's a little tight. Remember, kids, always use hammers on your ratchets.
Yes.
So yeah, all of these tools are just trying to get like half a degree of turn.
Once it's loose,
it's fine.
Mission accomplished. It's just getting to that point. While Ellie is impacting and just generally being an expert, we're gonna be a little bit goofier and try to take out the airbag. So immediately we've got the brown plastic trim out, which is an important step. Next, we're going to take out the safety feature. Next step, loosen the negative terminal on your battery using the correct size wrench. Yep. All right, pop her off. Beautiful. And then tuck that away somewhere nicely. I feel like it should be harder to take an airbag out than just 2 bolts, but I think there might be some extra bolts that we're not seeing that are covered by the glove box. Either way, it's all coming out. Everything's getting removing. We're removing the Merc from the Merc, and it's gonna be fixed somehow. For a how-to reference on how to take the seat out, consult my junkyard video where we extracted the seat rail from the Lincoln, because the process is exactly the same, with no changes or difficulties at all, and we're just gonna watch my, oh my goodness. Hey, look at us go. Victory! I touched upon this strategy in a previous video, but if you're really tall, just remove the driver's seat, sit in the back, and then drive from the front. And here, if I line up my hands, then I can like, see, I'm pressing the pedals right there. Beep, beep. It's forced perspective. You can't tell that I'm not pressing the pedals. Swapping seat rails, and we scientifically tested putting the new one in. It's got a bunch of stuff that we don't need, but we're just gonna not plug it in and see what happens. I foresee no repercussions to this plan. If you look closely in there, you can see the blend door actuator. I got it on there. It's not like in, and when I took out the old one, it just kind of fell out. It wasn't attached in any meaningful capacity, so I'm just gonna have to guess how it's put in, but we're thinking since Ford guessed in the first place, we'll be all right. Then moving on to the seat, we have the old, out with the old, and in with the nucleus. That's a physics joke. Many things are attached, many greasy fingerprints all over the seat upholstery, which is an important part of the process. This socket, so the other seat, here I'll show you, the other seat had this piece of computer, which we're guessing was for the heated seats from the Lincoln, because the Lincoln's nicer. This did not have that. However, we were still able to kind of just plug this on, like using this existence little twiggle here. Twiggle, that's a technical term. The previous car had removable twiggles. This flashlight is not part of the car. Yeah, seatbelt has been reattached to where we think it went. Pretty sure the seatbelt actually went here, come to think of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the seatbelt went here. A little bit of bolt rotation action for you. This is the kind of content that the people come in for. This is what pays our OnlyFans here.
Hold on.
Ellie's getting her special lube for us. And we're gonna put it on the studs and the bolts here to prevent any seizery. Which is a shame too, because I really feel like we could make some kind of a drivable bed out of this empty interior. Well, maybe back to the drawing board. We got the blend door actuator in to some extent, and we're plugging the battery back in to see if we can make the blend door actuator actuate the blend door, because that is the true test. So we got the keys. Test, on, air conditioning system, vent, warm, And now I'm gonna change it to a different setting and it should do something. Oh, look at that actuation. That's hot. That is sexy actuation. And back to vent. Oh, it's actuating all the way back. Oh, look at it go. So much actuation. I can hardly handle it. Airbag is airbagging, glove box is glove boxing. The trim still gone. However, we tested the actuator, so I'm sure once we put this trim back in and plug it all together and turn the car on and start it running, it will stop working because that's our luck. We got a seat back in the car. Watch this. It's still going. Look, it's got a lot of travel. Who is this short? There's no room for leg. Who is this for? Is this like, I guess for if you have hand controls and you're driving it like that. Did they make these cars with hand controls? I'm sure they did. Seat is in, blend door blenduating. And as you can see by this crap everywhere, we've got brakes to do. The rotors are gone and the calipers are there and the consistent levels of brownage is fine. It's totally normal. If you're in California, you can scream, but this is fine. We're gonna put new rotors on, new pads, replace the hardware, add significant quantities of lube, and I'm sure that'll solve all of the world's problems.
My brakes are good.
Alton, tell me what you're doing right now.
I am using a brake piston compressor tool to compress the brake pistons back into the caliper, which actually in effect will extend the amount of distance between here. Brakes work by squeezing these pads against this rotor. Kind of like how on a bicycle those little rubber fingers grab the rim. This does the same thing but on a bigger car. This bit, the caliper, its job is to actually do the squeezing, and it uses hydraulic pressure from this line here to squeeze these, in this case, these two pistons in towards each other, which would clamp these pads against the shiny new rotor here. When you're replacing your brakes, you're replacing all of these friction surfaces, which wear out over time. When you're doing jobs, most of the time you can either do things properly or you can do it quickly. This is an impact driver. It will allow me to get these wheels on exceedingly quickly. First, jack up your car. That's a reference. We got the caliper bracket back in, rotor's been changed. We're taking the dust covers out because that was causing a bit of a squeak on the one side. The main goal here is just to prevent the squeaking in the vehicle. This is not a mouse, this is a car. So we're gonna put this green silicone brake lubricant on it. Now I don't care how delicious it looks. You can't eat it. I would know, because I would try. I have tried. There, down over there. Lube it up. Spread it all around. Lube is never a bad thing, and you can never have too much of it. Now, that is a fact when it comes to cars and many other facets of your life. I know it looks like icing. You can't lick it. Now I take this and put it on here. Without any struggle at all, the fact that the sun is setting, don't worry about it. We managed to get the second caliper and caliper bracket on top of the new brake rotor using the old brake pads, but the old brake pads were still fine, so they're probably alright. Now, with any luck, this will solve the mega squeaking issue. And with any unluck, we will still be squeaking. But you know what? The squeaking is a pedestrian safety feature. It's a feature. So you join me on a 400 series highway. I'm currently doing the speed limit. and I have had a great day. I am ecstatic. You know that meme of Review Bra going, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined? Well, I'm the total opposite of that. My pleasure is immeasurable and my day has been made. I would like to report that I am driving this car with all the windows closed at a comfortable temperature because I'm no longer being blasted with the heat of a 4.6 liter V8. I also have brakes that so far haven't squeaked. I'll report back if they start squeaking. And I can do this incredible thing and move my seat about inside of my car. So now I'm finally driving from a comfortable Y position in this vehicle, and I am over the moon, my dude. Look at the moon. I'm over it right now. Photoshop the moon underneath me. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. You know, see you later, alligators. You might see me in a month, you might see me less, you might see me in more. Dial Tone's Garage operates on a schedule that is unknowable, but it is ineffable, much like God's plan.